What's up, y'all? Mazuma TV in the building, man. Shout out to the boxing community. Shout out to LDBC. Shout out to all my subscribers. The love and appreciation is truly recognized and it is appreciated as well. So, what I want to go in today is a question that's really been going on in the boxing world. You know what I'm saying? It's been answered by guys like Mike Tyson. It's been answered by trainers such as Teddy Atlas. You know what I'm saying? And the question that a lot of fans are asking today is if Floyd Mayweather is or has the potential to become a great trainer. You know what I'm saying? And if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, Floyd Mayweather has posted since the tragic events that have been going on with his life, with the mother of his children passing away, with his uncle passing away, and the situation with his daughter facing 99 years in prison. These are a lot of things and a lot of stress that Floyd has been going through. So as a result, it seems as if he's uh, been in the gym to clear his mind. You know what I'm saying? So I've seen him training his one of his sons, and I believe I seen him doing pad work with what he claimed to be his nephew as well. I could be wrong, but nonetheless, he was giving pad work to somebody else. Excuse me. So when you see all of this and you see the caption that Floyd says that he's going to be a great trainer, I believe he said he was going to be the greatest trainer. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people pay attention to Floyd because Floyd is the most recognized person in the contact sports world. You know what I'm saying? So, my answer, honestly, from my opinion, being somebody who's in the boxing world, um, my answer is quite similar to Mike Tyson's. And Mike Tyson says that he has the ability to become a great trainer. You know what I'm saying? That he's a genius and he's been in the gym in his whole life, so that's all he knows, and that's an absolute fact. You know what I'm saying regarding the parts that he's been in the gym his whole life. You know what I mean? If you follow Floyd Mayweather's story, then you know that he was in the gym when he was literally a baby, when he didn't even know what the hell the world was. Before he even knew what life was, he was in the gym. You know what I'm saying? Floyd Senior says that he used to hold Floyd up and have him hit the speed bag because he wasn't tall enough to reach it. So he's been in the sport a long time. He's been a part of his gym for a long time. These are facts. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, when it's all said and done, Floyd is around 42 years old, I believe. I didn't Google it. I could be right. I could be a little off by a year or two. But the man is 42 years old. So he turned professional, competed at the highest level in the amateurs. He got a bronze medal at the Olympics and went on to have the most successful professional boxing career of all time. You know what I'm saying? From after the 96 Olympics all the way till 2018 if you want to count Conor McGregor. You know what I'm saying? If you want to just count Andre Berto, I believe that was back in 2016. So the man has between 20 and 22 years of professional boxing experience. This man has done 50 fights and won all 50 of them. 27 knockouts. The man has had over 50 training camps. So we cannot discredit this man's tenure. You know what I'm saying? This man has been a part of the sport for years. I'm 22 years old. This man has been boxing longer than I've been alive. So this is something you have to take into consideration. You know what I'm saying? So Floyd definitely checks two big things on the list, and you can't discredit this man's his experience. You can't discredit this man's experience. You know what I'm saying? With somebody being in the game 20 plus years, he can definitely sit down and show you things, whether you've been in the sport for a while, whether you know nothing about the sport, or whether you're just getting into the sport. You know what I'm saying? So these are things that could be helpful for a fighter. You know what I mean? And regardless of what skill set you're in, whether you're a fucking police officer for 20 plus years, whether you're a fucking mailman for 20 plus years, whether you lick a fucking stamp for 20 plus years, you could show a motherfucker, man, how to do things and showing them the things that, how to do things the right way since you've already made those mistakes. So when they see shit, they know not to step in it. You know what I'm saying? So that's one big check right there. The man has experience in the boxing game. You know what I mean? And that's what really carries a lot of great trainers over time is that they're very experienced. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, the man has, like I said just a little bit before this, he's the most successful professional fighter of all time in terms of money, in terms of breaking records, the accolades. This man has done everything. He hasn't done anything that any fighter hasn't done. You know what I'm saying? So the man could show you what it takes to be great. He could show you how to, and his name alone is gonna bring his fighters notoriety and put them in great situations. You know what I'm saying? Just off the strength of his name alone, he's gonna put his fighters in great situations. So, um, Floyd checks both of those lists: his experience and him knowing how to get to the top of the throne. To get to the throne, he's capable of showing these fighters how to do this because he's been there before. So these are all pluses. You know what I'm saying? So um, he checks two major points on the board. He checks them, right? So a lot of people are leaning towards yes, he could do it. But these are two questions that I still need him to answer for me to have a definite yes. You know what I'm saying? And that will be because Floyd is such a big icon in the sport. Does he, because he's hosting events over here, this is all before quarantine, of course. He was hosting parties in this club. He's over here making commercials over here for this company who's giving him a big bag. He's traveling to his boxing gym out in Russia to go do a group session. He's over here doing this, doing that. He's a very busy person because he's the biggest name in contact sports. You know what I'm saying? So he attracts a lot of attention, and a lot of people call upon him to do services for them for some revenue. You know what I'm saying? And Floyd loves money, so he's going to go towards the money every time. Does he have the availability to be a great trainer? Because when you look at great trainers, you know what I'm saying, or good trainers, they give their all in terms of time on the regular. Just look at Robert Garcia. Watch him on Ellie Suckback's YouTube channel. He's always in the gym. Always. Every single day. He's in the gym. Because his fighters fight year round. None of his fighters fight on the same card. Virgil Ortiz got his own thing going on. Jose Ramirez got his own thing going on. That's top rank of Golden Boy right there. He has Mikey Garcia who has to deal with the zone and he deals with Al Heyman. All these promotional companies fight on their own time. So Robert Garcia has to act accordingly to all of these guys' camps. All right, I just did Virgil Ortiz camp. He just fought. Now Mikey Garcia's fighting in 4 weeks. Now I got to train him for 4 weeks. All right, Virgil Ortiz has to fight in 2 weeks. Now I got to get ready for his. Now I got to finish off his camp. He's constantly moving. He's giving all his time to his fighters. He barely has time to take a fucking vacation, right? So, and then you look at guys like Barry Hunter. He has hella fighters. Derek James, Jermell Charlo, and Earl Spence never fought on the same card. They fight on separate times. They might fight twice a year, but fucking Earl might fight in February and May. Charlo might fight in July and September. Those are camps that's going to take the majority of the year right there. So, does Floyd have the availability to become a great trainer? These are things that need to be answered. And then on top of that, and a lot of people take this as bashing Floyd Mayweather, but this is something that's have become a constant theme amongst these fighters. People who have gotten kicked out of Floyd Mayweather's gym, fighters who've been released from Mayweather promotions, and renowned fighters like Deontay Wilder publicly calling Floyd a hater. Adrian Broner saying that Floyd don't give a fuck about nobody, that he only give a fuck about himself. You know what I'm saying? And calling him a hater as well. Gervonta Davis coming out and saying that Floyd wants you to do good but doesn't want to do better than him. This is a constant theme that's been going on amongst these fighters that lash out against Floyd. They all say that this man will do anything to hold you back so they won't become greater than what he was. You know what I'm saying? So I believe the consensus is amongst the boxing community. Even Gary Russell has said it. That's another notable fighter who has said something negative about Floyd Mayweather in terms of not having integrity and being a hater. You know what I'm saying? So, is Floyd selfless enough to become a trainer? Because for you to be selfless, especially if the trainer was a former pro, do you have the ability to kill your ego and possibly make this fighter greater than you have ever been? You know what I'm saying? Are you selfless enough to see a fighter shine brighter than you have ever shined? You know what I mean? These are essential. These are very, very, very important questions that need to be answered because if not, then he possibly isn't gonna be able to come up with the great fighter. Because for you to be a great trainer, you have to establish quality, good, great fighters. You know what I'm saying? So these are questions that need to be answered, man. Does Floyd have the availability to be a trainer, and does Floyd have I'm drawing the blank, but does Floyd have the selflessness to become a trainer that produces quality fighters? These are questions that have to be answered. But until then, I guess we'll never know. Maybe Floyd was just in the moment. We probably won't ever see him become a trainer. You know what I'm saying? Because he really lacks in becoming the face of his promotional companies. He hardly there for his, and that's another thing. You barely show up for your press conferences for your promotional company. So what is how am I supposed to believe that you're gonna be able to sit there in these gyms and teach fighters anything? You know what I'm saying? But until then, man, y'all leave y'all comments below. Let me know what y'all think. What do you think he's gonna sacrifice his time to become a great trainer with so much that he has going on? I believe he can be great, but he just has to make the time. He has to have the selflessness. But until then, man, this is Mazuma TV signing off. Leave y'all comments below. Tell me what y'all think, and I'm out.